Hello! In this video, you'll be learning about the best reports for monitoring your students in the Fast Forward program. First, let's check out the monitor screen, which you can find in the Manage tab. To monitor your students while they work, click on your group and then click the Monitor button. The monitor screen displays important real-time stats like the activities they're working on, the number of minutes and activities left, and the number of trials taken. If you're working with students in person, then it may be helpful to project the monitor screen on a smartboard or projector, allowing you to monitor students while you're walking around the room. If you're working remotely with students, then you may want to bring their awareness to the monitor screen to create a sense of accountability and oversight. Pay attention to the number of trials taken by students to get a sense of their engagement. For example, if you see that two students have drastically different numbers of trials in the same activity, then it may be a good idea to dig deeper into their reports, which we'll look at next. These reports will give you deeper insights that can inform your instruction and make your interactions with students, whether remote or in person, more meaningful and effective. First, let's check out the Exercise Progress Report. To access it, go to the Reports tab, click your group, and then click your student. In the Exercise Progress Report, you can see your students' progress in each exercise over time. This report is like a fingerprint because it's slightly different for each student. Pay attention to lines that climb quickly. This tells you that your student is making good progress by accurately completing content. If you see lapses between dots, that could mean the student is skipping that exercise. If you see a flat line means that the student is struggling to accurately complete content and make progress in that exercise. A flat line could lead to a red flag alert, which you can click on to see exercise-specific strategies for helping your student. Next, let's check out the usage report by toggling the usage button above the graph. Here, you'll see general usage stats as well as a detailed schedule of exercises that are planned, completed, incomplete, or skipped. Pay attention to skipped or incomplete exercises because this could tell you that the student is having difficulty with the content or does not have enough opportunities to complete all of their exercises that day. To see detailed information about incomplete or skipped exercises, switch to the Minutes and Trials tab and look for ones marked in red. This indicates that the student did not complete their required time in that exercise. Lastly, check out the Progress Details report, which gives you detailed information about the student's progress through content levels in each exercise. Find this report under the Exercise Progress Report. Click the drop-down arrow to see a student's progress in a given exercise. A green check tells you the student passed that content level with 90% accuracy or higher. Green bars mean that level is still in progress. And red bars tell you that the level was not passed with 90% accuracy or higher. Change the date range in the upper right-hand corner to a custom date range, and then enter a start date before the student started the program, with today's date as the end date. By entering a wider date range, you'll be able to capture a history of the student's progress through each content level, which helps you spot areas of difficulty and areas of mastery over a wider span of time. This last report gives you a quick overview of usage and progress with the Fast Forward program for all students in your group. The usage report is the first screen you see on the Reports tab, and it tells you the attendance and participation rates, which correspond to the number of days and minutes that your students plan to use the Fast Forward program. For example, if you plan for your students to use the Fast Forward program 5 days per week for 30 minutes per day, then 100% attendance and participation would mean that your students logged in consistently for 5 days per week and stayed on the program consistently for 30 minutes each day. A student's usage goal can be found in their Individual Usage tab. The usage report also tells you the completion rate, which indicates your student's success with the content. If your completion rate is above 65%, then you know that your students are making good overall progress with the content in the program. Don't forget to check your date range when you're looking at your usage reports. It defaults to the last 4 weeks, but you can change it to see a weekly view or a custom view of usage over time. And if you click your group on the left and look above the usage report, you can find the % complete report, which is a handy way for you to see completion percentages for every exercise the students in your group are working on, and it's all organized by the type of component they're in. Whether you're working with students in person or remotely, these reports will allow you to monitor your students and gain deeper insight into their areas of strength or areas of need. Well, that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.